Today we're going to make some ramen, which is part 2 of our mini series of the Taste of Japan week. And we're either going to use some konjac noodles or some udon noodles. And then we picked up some seaweed. There's a dried coarsely cut and a dried medium cut. I also picked up their Japanese style shiitake mushrooms. We're going to put some fresh peppers, some pak choy. We're going to make a runny egg to go into the ramen. I did pick up these from a previous shop, some black garlic oil tonkotsu flavour, and I picked up some crawfish flavour stir-fried noodles. I think I'm just going to take the season packets out of these and we'll probably do the black oil with the konjac, and then the crayfish with the udon noodles. So we got the eggs in for 5 minutes and 30 seconds, which should give us enough time to cook the white and have a little runny yolk. And then with the pak choy, I'm just gonna coarsely cut it for the green leaves, and I like using the bottom part of the pak choy for a bit of extra crunch, but we do that slightly smaller because that will cook for a little bit in the noodles. And then we're going to use a couple of red chilies, thinly sliced. These are medium heat chilies anyway, so they're not fiery hot, but they will give us a bit of a kick. I'm just going to wash my hands because of the chilies. Let's take a look at the shiitake mushrooms. These are brilliant. So these are these are really nicely preserved in the water. Let's cut one up. And they're still quite firm as mushrooms go. When they're usually sliced mushrooms in a tin tend to be quite mush. So we'll drain them off. So now that the eggs are cooked, we're just going to stick them in some ice water to stop them cooking any further. You get 4 packs of the noodles, 4 individual wraps of the noodles, and they're wrapped in a little bit of paper. I assume this is for a portion size, and they look a little bit like linguine. I'm just cooking them in some of the boiling water, and then we'll drain them off, and then we'll add them to a broth. While we're doing that, we could take a look at the konjac noodles. The pre-cooked konjac root flour noodles in water. So I think what we'll do is we'll drain these off. So you've got the pre-cooked konjac noodles, the tinned shiitake mushrooms, which I'm very impressed with. I'm going to buy some more of them. Some fresh chilies and some pak choy. Just going to get the eggs ready. My peeling skills on boiled eggs are atrocious. Now, I can cook a boiled egg, I can make a runny boiled egg, but where am I going wrong with the peeling? Because it just seems to be a constant battle to get the shell off. So any tips and advice on how to sort out a boiled egg would be fantastic. And by the time I've finished taking all this shell off, it looks like a hot mess. Mix the sauce in. And then we got the black oil. So we got black garlic oil and then the soup base. So we'll add in the soup base first. And then noodles. I think we'll add the majority of the red chilies into this one and a few in with this one. And I want these to cook down, so we're going to add the pak choy in here and some into this one. The majority of the green ones can wilt into it at the end. And let's go in with the shiitake mushrooms. We're very close to serving up, so let's take a look at some of the seaweed. I'm going to add some of the coarsely cut seaweed into this one, some of the medium cut into this one. Just add that in. And then we'll add a bit of the fresh pak choy to the side. Yeah, there we have two types of noodles made using the Lidl's Flavour of Japan week. I do need to work on my egg skills, so I'm going to get Peyton down here to give these a taste test with me and let you know what we think of them. Right, so there's the one for you. Right, so this is the first one. Why am I so close to the screen? So this is the first one. This is the one made in udon noodles. That's seriously tasty. That's made with a crayfish noodle sachet. Let's try the crayfish broth. Nice kind of seafoody kind of flavour to it.
It's
Do you like
spicy,
them?
Yeah, I like it though. I love it.
And this is the garlic one. Really like the sauce on that. Oh, that's really tasty.
Let me try it
with some of the seaweed and mushroom and everything. Oh, just as good. Hey, what was your favourite? The first one. The crayfish with the udon noodles.
That's so lovely.
Yeah, you're going to eat both of them. Brilliant. That was the second part. So the first part we made sushi and yours was better than mine.
Yep.
If you haven't seen that, I'll put the link up at the end of this one. This is just a little bit of fun with the Flavour of Japan week at Lidl's. I'm going to see what I can do with some of the other countries they put up. I really enjoy making ramen noodles. I need to master the art of doing the egg properly. I get the yolk runny, but the white bit just falls apart and I can't peel them properly. So I'm sure someone will say in the comments what I'm doing wrong. We're going to go eat these noodles. Hope you enjoyed that. Check out all our other content, and if you did like this and you want to help the channel grow, hit subscribe, like and drop us a comment. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.
Thanks for watching.